here be event space. And also, around this corner, be some event space. Welcome to the WSBG Vegas vlog, everybody. We are here in beautiful St. Louis, and we are going to be doing the Geekway to the West regional qualifier. 2 people, because there was so much interest. There was so much interest for doing 2 of them. 2 people will be crowned the champions, and 2 people will be getting a single ring ticket to WSBG. And we're here. This is it, Grand Ballroom. The Grand Ballroom C, the Grand Ballroom B. I'm gonna show off the space a little bit because I love conventions, and I already love Geekway. I've met up with 2 of the wonderful organizers, Jay and Chris. Shout out to them for being awesome. It's already such a great, welcoming, friendly environment, which is what I love to see. Here's some of the open gaming rooms. There's a nice big open gaming area where people can bring their games. And this is the most important thing. All these meeples, which have a teacher wanted, player wanted, those are great to have. And that's what you want to see in any open gaming event. And then out here, right before open gaming, we've got some tournament tables set aside. I'll show you the view tomorrow when it's all set up. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's regional qualifier 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's regional qualifier 2. So it's gonna be great. I mean, they're just empty tables. I realize they're just empty tables, but I'm excited. I'm stoked. I'm stoked to be here and really thrilled. Again, thanks to Geekway for having us here. It's a great time for open gaming. And speaking of which, now that Geekway is done, if you're watching this, Geekway has passed, but if you want some open gaming, well, WSBG has that as well. Or you can participate in any variety of tournaments, which of course you can check out our website for more details. But yeah, I'm excited, and I have brought with me the sign and the luggage filled with a copy of each game. In order to do that, well, I'll just show you how I had to pack it after I get up to the room. No, that's a balloon arch. Look at this. This is one of the coolest hotels. It's like I'm back in the dorm rooms at university. And then this is just the most glorious sight. You can tell you've reached a board game convention. If you're ever scared that you're not in the right place, you know you can find your people anywhere. There's a table and a little bit of light. How do you bring 16 board games in one suitcase? Well, it's very simple. Ziploc bags. Now, 16 games will fit in there, and in fact, here's a little tip for you. The 16 games that WSBG has will come in at around 51 pounds and 8 ounces. That's not how that works. Or 23 kilograms, if you want to do it in kilograms. Just over the limit, like 1 pound over the limit for what makes an oversized bag. So of course we had to throw some brass Birmingham bags and the rule books into the carry-on bag. But other than that, we've got our bags, we've got our boards, a little board of heat, and we are ready to party in the USA. Now it's time to organize everything based upon the games that are being played tomorrow in the 2 regional qualifiers, and then edit a little bit more, making sure everyone knows about the fun stuff that we've got upcoming. Just like that Arc Nova map, like the Tournament Arc Nova map. And the Terraforming Mars project card, which I don't know if we've even announced it yet, but hopefully it'll be announced after this vlog comes out, or else I've spoiled it again. And something else that we're working on, which, no, I can't show you. I can't show you. This omelet bar is complimentary. I'm never leaving. All right, here's our area. There's Lost Ruins of Arnak. That's gonna be Wingspan there. Down there, people are playing Earth. And, but there's gonna be more tables happening. They're not part of WSBG. They're just using the table before the event begins. But we're getting ready for it all to start. And I'm excited. I've already met a bunch of people. It's just like, these are my people. That's what I keep saying. Y'all my people. All right. WSBG Regional Qualifier is underway. And Regional Qualifier 2 is underway as well. We've got 2 going on for that. It's pretty exciting. And right next to a beautiful open gaming area as well, with the games ready to be drawn and ready for the semifinals. And beautifully organized for this video. Number one is down. Day one is down. We have 8 champions in both regional qualifiers. They're moving on to the semifinals, where they're going to play a random game, and they're not going to know until 4 hours before the semifinals. They even get less time here at this regional qualifier just because of how the schedule's worked out. But I'm always very excited to see people learn new games and see how the board gaming skills adapt to their individual skill sets. And when you're a board gamer, you're a board gamer. You know, there's a lot of people who are hoping for certain ones to come up. That's always my favorite part. So I'm excited to see what happens now, just to set up for number 2 and then see what sort of open games I can maybe play. And of course, talk to people about WSBG while playing some open games. It's 7 o'clock. People are in the lobby just chilling, and there's going to be even more. I'm going to take a little walk of what Geekway has going on in their convention. I think that'd be fun. Just because I know you missed seeing my face. Wow, they even painted a mural because it's pirate themed. Oh, hey, how's it going? So down here, well, I guess you won't see it most of the hustle bustle because the food shops are sort of closed. But here's where some ballrooms are. I should give you a map of it. I want to check out what's over in this way. We got sweet little pogo dogs there. And then in there, it looks like that's the main sort of open gaming. Let's take a peek in. Honestly, I should show you this tomorrow because this right here is where the vendor hall was. But there are a bunch of things, a bunch of different open gaming spots. You can see the big letters up there, a huge hall for people just to play games. And that's what this is, right? It's a gaming convention. And that's why it's such a great fit for WSBG, because WSBG is also a board gaming convention where gaming is the focus, right? It's not a huge vendor hall. We've just got focus. Here's registration on checking out behind me as we go through. And then over here, we got some more tournaments, some Envoy double exposure tournaments. This is where you can test out some stuff. You can test out games. And honestly, I need to see if Apostocracy is around here because I want to try it. Oh, also we have the play to win section where you can play to win. Envoy runs a lot of that as well, which they do some work with Dice Tower West as well. And there's a bunch of different things that you can experience. And then over here is the board game library, which let's check out what we got going on. Shelves and shelves. Ooh, My Father's Work. I'd like to try that. And played it. Sweet Le Havre. I'm not going systematically, but a ton of games for you to play. Vagrant Song, nice. The Wolves. Dominus Beast and Marine, hey. Shout out to Dice Tower, not Dice Tower, well shout out to Dice Tower, sure. Shout out to WSBG 2022, and welcome to WSBG 2023. Oh, Dinosaur Island, Raw and Right, it's great, so is Dune. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Encyclopedia. Nice. This looks very fun. You Better Work, Apostocracy. We can take a little peek at the vendor hall. It's probably locked up, but you can see boardgametables.com. I'm trying to be. Oh, Blood and Clock Tower is happening over there. You can tell there's a storyteller going on. Storyteller spotted in the wild. I love social deduction in the evenings. That's a great time. And then these are some sort of quieter rooms too, which is great. You don't have to be involved in the main hustle and bustle, which I always think is really important. It's just nice to have some little side rooms where you can go and chill and people are eating, and yeah, but the main space is what you just saw, and then also the secondary main space is by the WSBG area as well. So I'm gonna go get my water bottle and then I'm gonna play a game. All right, so it's day 2. We're finishing up. We had a total of 16 games happen in this regional qualifier at Geekway for the 2, regional qualifier 1 and regional qualifier 2. And I just got to have a few scores that we have. Cascadia came down to a pretty good score. You know, we had some people in the 80s. 96 was the one that took it. Pretty good. Lost Ruins of Arnak came down to 1 point, 1.78 to 79, which I think is pretty cool. And then we had a really solid wingspan, 100 points versus 93 for the final scores on that one. And Terraforming Mars just finished up, and they just had a win by 1 point as well. So very exciting things happening. We've got just Arc Nova and Castles of Burgundy finishing up, and then we'll be done for the day. And see, there's my beautiful sign. And we are ready to crown ourselves 2 champions. We're going to send 2 people to Vegas, and it's a pretty great time here at Geekway. Okay, we're doing the drawing for the regional qualifier. We've got 2 regional qualifiers happening. These are going to be the games that our champions will face off and play. We're going to start out by drawing the first 4 games are going to be for regional qualifier 1, and then the final 4, to keep the suspense going, will be for regional qualifier 2. Shout out to Brian on the camera.
Yeah,
Brian's
baby.
in regional qualifier 2. So let's see. So the first game happening, regional qualifier 1, is going to be
Drum roll.
Castles of Burgundy. Number 2 is going to be Dune Imperium. So the champion of Castles of Burgundy is playing Dune Imperium, essentially. Number 3, Terraforming Mars. Number 4, Arc Nova. So you're playing, you as the Terraforming Mars champion will be playing in Arc Nova as your thing. Now we're going to seed the table seats. So playing at Castle of Burgundy in seat 2, Great Western Trail champion. Playing at Dune Imperium seat 2, Take a Terai champion. Playing at Terraforming Mars seat 2 is going to be Wingspan. Playing at Arc Nova seat 2 will be Acquire, the champions of those. Seat 3 is going to be Raw in Castles of Burgundy. At Dune Imperium, the champion of Earth will play at that. This is for regional qualifier 1. Lost Ruins of Arnak will be playing seat 3 of Terraforming Mars, and then seat 3 will be Brass Birmingham champion playing Arc Nova. And then finally, these last 4 games, you've been keeping track, these are going to be the games being played in regional qualifier 2. So the first one is going to be Cascadia. And then the Cascadia winner is going to be sitting at Splendor. And then the Splendor winner is going to be sitting at Heat. And then the Heat winner is sitting at Azul. That's our lineup. We'll see who comes in. All the abstracts are happening in regional qualifier number 2. Some of the chunkier ones happening in regional qualifier number 1. It can go any way, but we'll see who comes out on top. All right. I don't want to disturb everybody, so I already did. I took all these pictures of them, which I'll put on the screen right now. But we've got the semifinals happening over here in regional qualifier 1. We've got Castles of Burgundy, Arc Nova, Terraforming Mars, and Dune Imperium. A friggin' great lineup, intense players, and lots of smiles, lots of laughs. And then over here, we have a lighter draw as well. We have Splendor, Azul, Heat, and then back there is Cascadia. We had a couple double ring winners. We had a couple people dropped out. They wanted to go do some fancy gaming, a little fancy gaming tournament, instead of potentially winning their way to Vegas and winning their ticket for free, which, I respect it. You gotta have your priorities. Everybody here is having a great con. Everybody here is having a great time. And I love running these friggin' events. So we've got to talk to a lot of people at Geekway, and I look forward to seeing all of you Geekway at Vegas and everybody watching. We'll see who the final 4 are for each of the qualifiers. All right, so we've got these. These are the 3 that are vetoed. And then the final veto, Jason, is? Dune Imperium. So we have 4 different vetoes. Dune Imperium. Dune Imperium.
You said 4 to stink, right?
Yeah, 4 to stink. Dune Imperium is out. Earth is out.
Yay!
Acquire is out.
Yay!
And Brass Birmingham is out.
Yay!
So the possibilities are Terraforming Mars, Wingspan, or Great Western Trail. We have 3 possibilities. Wingspan, Terraforming Mars, Great Western Trail. One of these will be the championship game for regional qualifier number 2. Let's go. We're gonna shake them all up, so it's real random. I'm very excited to draw this.
We're very excited.
All right, I have one in my hand. The game that it will be played is going to be Terraforming Mars. Prelude is in.
Prelude is in.
Prelude is
That's it,
in.
then.
That's it.
Should I pan the people or no?
Yeah, sure. Pan to the people, Brian.
Hey, here we go. Here we go.
Do yourself that, Brian. Show yourself one.
Hey.
Terraforming Mars. All right. So in our second final, we have a number of selections. We had Azul, Wingspan, Earth, Raw, Great Western Trail, or Cascadia for the finals. And maybe you could know by the pause that I did, the one that was drawn, but Heat was vetoed twice, Lost Ruins of Arnak was vetoed once, Acquire was vetoed once, and it is Cascadia. Cascadia that will be played tomorrow in Regional Qualifier 1 as the final. We're going to have a final of Cascadia and a final of Terraforming Mars, and 2 people from the Midwest are going to Vegas to compete in the tournament. So yeah, I'm excited to see how it pans out, and I'll keep you on posted. We're sitting here at the finals of Terraforming Mars, and it came down to a tiebreaker, and the tiebreaker was 55 money to 61 money. But our cameraman, Brian, you're going to Vegas.
All right.
One
I'm
of the 2
happy.
champs.
Sweet. This was an awesome experience, a great event. Chris really ran this thing excellent. It's my first time doing this, and I would recommend it to anybody. It's phenomenal.
Well, amazing. And you know what? I didn't even pay him to say that, except we are giving you a free ring ticket into Vegas. So there we go. Thanks, everybody. So that's it. That's it for the Vegas vlog. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Let me know if there's a convention near you that you think would be a great place for having a regional qualifier, having us at your event. You can reach out to me at chris@wsbgvegas.com. Congratulations to our winners, Sarah and Brian. You can see them at the event. Give them a high five. And good luck to everyone. If you haven't gotten your ticket yet for Vegas, please do so. Remember that hotel block can fill up the Saturday night before if you wanted to arrive a day earlier and just relax and be in the open gaming library. That hotel price will get higher and higher the closer you get to the time. That's not in our control. I want you to get the best deal possible so that you can enjoy your stay and have more money to spend on games. So thanks for tuning in. That's a little bit of a look behind the scenes as to what happens at a regional qualifier. My name is Chris George, and on behalf of all of us here at WSBG Vegas, what are you waiting for? It's time to get in the game.